demonstrate his skills on the chart. Thank you, Mr. Millien, for joining us tonight.
Hey, what's going on, man? What's going on? How's everybody doing?
Hey, Clint, so excited you're here.
Yeah, man, I had to was trying to persuade the wife to cuddle when she get home tonight, man. So hey, how's everybody doing today? Wow, how many people's on? 77 people on a Friday night when the market is closed. That's beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I love to see stuff like that, man. But Gigi, first of all, I'd like to thank you for even giving me a chance to even speak on your platform. I know me personally, I'm very particular on who I let speak on my platform because I know these people love and trust you and appreciate your guidance. Or anybody that you were to bring on, they know that, receive them with open arms and love and trust them as well. So I know you're here to protect your people and you monitor who you let speak to your people because there's a lot of quote unquote gurus out there, right? Right, guys?
Amen.
Right.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. All right, so guys, for people that know me, you already know my story. For the people that doesn't know me, man, my name is Clint Millien. I am 30 years old. A lot of people watched me go from 29 to 30 this past year. And I was introduced to trading in about December of 2017. And then, so I've been trading for like a little over a year now. A little over a year I've been trading. And it's been an incredible journey for me per se, right? But when I first got introduced to the into trading, the Forex market, I wasn't really focused on this skill set itself, right? I had the wrong mindset. And the mindset I had, I could get rich in like one trade per se. Anybody here felt like they could get rich in one trade?
I used to.
Yeah.
Right? Anybody here felt like that? They could get rich in one trade, start putting like 50 lots on a trade that you're not supposed to, and everything like that, right? So I was kind of that guy, and at the beginning as well, I was a professional signal taker. Anybody here is professional signal takers? Yes, no, maybe.
I used to be.
Maybe.
Not anymore.
Wait, for the people that don't know for the people that don't know me, man, I'm a very interactive guy. The way to get Clint talking for hours, you gotta interact back with him, all right? So fast forward time, I was a professional signal taker, and then one of my good friends that's a awesome trader, that I was following his signals, he made about 10 to 15 grand one night. Then he took the rest of the month off. Okay? When he took the rest of the month off, I was still getting up for London and everything, but guess what? There was nobody there to tell me buy or sell when the time was right. So I was lost in the market. I had no obviously I wasn't making no money, anything like that. And I told myself I never want to be put in that position again. So what I did was I did what I suggest everybody here do. I reached out to a very successful trader, very successful investor in the markets, right? My mentor is a 7-figure trader. I reached out to him. I said, listen, man, I'm hungry over here, man. My mama raised me say, closed mouths don't get fed. What can I do to learn from you? He then took me underneath the wing. He let me know all the knowledge I needed to become successful. And then once I started taking that serious, I was only not able to reach one of my goals, retire at the age of 29, right? I was able to retire at the age of 29, but I was also able to do one of my biggest goals that I personally had for a while, and that was to be able to walk in and tell my mom, listen, you don't need to go to work ever again. So I was able to retire my mom as well. Does anybody here have anybody that they would love to retire from work?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah?
Yes.
That's it? Nobody? Damn, man.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
My mom.
That's some selfish people, man. Yo, Gigi, I think you got me in the wrong room. You know how I feel about that. Everybody
Maybe
here,
they're
baby.
already millionaires, Clint. Maybe they're
Oh,
already
okay, okay.
millionaires.
Oh, yeah. So I'm in the right room then. I'm in the right room then. All right. So that's basically my story. My story in a nutshell. Obviously, if you take this skill set serious, you can achieve a lot of great things with this skill. And I'm like a number one testimony to that. All right. So whoever that is, just please mute yourself. I was here last time. Who remember last time I blessed this stage? Who remembers that? Nobody? Nobody remembers?
No, I remember.
Yeah, I remember, but I remember when it was recorded though.
Okay, so the last time I blessed the stage, what was the number one chart I told y'all to pay attention to?
UCAD.
You got
15-minute chart.
My
the last time I blessed Gigi's on stage, I told y'all pay attention to UCAD. Right? So I want to update that chart. Because I remember where it was at last time. We didn't get that major drop yet. And I'm just going to update you guys to see who caught this trade that was on here last time with me personally. All right? All right. So is there any new traders here? Because I know Gigi does a great job at training and everything. Is there any new traders is here? No? Anybody new?
I started a week ago.
Started a week ago? Okay, what's your name?
Vanessa.
Hey Vanessa, how's your trading going so far? You lost 100 grand yet?
No, I'm still learning.
You still learning? Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. You trading live or you on demo?
On demo.
Beautiful, beautiful. That's the route to go, all right? Don't play with your money yet. Learn the skill set first, all right? Anybody else new? Anybody else new to trading?
I am new.
What's your name?
My name is Riri from London.
Riri from London? I didn't know Rihanna was out there in London. Okay.
Hi.
Welcome to the platform, Rihanna. How you doing, man?
I'm alright. No,
That's good,
it's
man.
Riri for Rejoice.
Yeah, how long you been trading? How long you been trading? You said
For about 2 months now.
2 months. Did you lose 100 grand yet?
Not 100 grand, but about $100. So it's not bad.
Oh no, that's some good money, man. You could have bought yourself something good at the grocery store with $100, right?
Yeah.
Listen, man, when you're new, I always suggest new people go straight to demo. Don't be ashamed to be on demo, right?
Okay. Yeah.
Just focus on learning the skill, and the money will come. Does that make sense?
That makes sense.
Yeah, that makes sense a lot.
Beautiful. Anybody else new? No, that's it.
Yeah, I'm new.
What's going on? What's your name?
Eric.
Eric, what's going on, Eric?
Not a lot.
Not a lot? No, man, don't say that, man. You just made me sad just now, man.
No, there's not a lot going on here at my house, but I'm just listening to you.
Okay, beautiful, man. How long you been trading?
2 weeks.
2 weeks? Oh, you're super new, man. You're a baby in the game, man. Well, welcome, man. So, listen, like I told everybody else, go to demo, focus on the skill. Everything will come eventually. All right, guys? All right, so let's get into this training, right? People, please take your pens, paper out, take your notes out. I'm going to go over this chart right here, all right? So look, I am a swing trader. What that basically means, I look to get in positions and hold it for the long haul. Does that make sense to everybody? So the longest trade I've personally held was from like September 28th to like mid-January. Everybody follow me? How many days is that? September, October, November, December, January. That's about 4 months. Has any veteran held a trade for 4 months?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet?
No, have not.
Oh, come on, y'all, man. Anybody held a trade for more than 5 minutes?
Yeah.
Huh?
I'm telling my business.
Have anybody ever held a trade for more than 5 minutes? Yeah, no, maybe.
For a minute.
Maybe. I hope so, man. Held trade for at least 5 minutes, man. All right. So the reason why I love swing trade, I love that style of trading because one, we get major moves in the market. Does that make sense? And two, it allows me to have the freedom. Remember, we learned this skill set to eventually have freedom, not for the skill set to overtake our lives. Everybody feel me on that one?
Yes.
Yes?
Yes,
Mhm.
definitely. Yes.
So me learning the skill set and being a swing trader, being a swing trade investor, it basically allows me to not have to babysit my trades or have anybody press buy or sell in their phone, put their phone in their pocket, then 3 minutes later try and see if they up like a $300.
Hey, quit talking about me.
Make sense? So my style of trading, once you calculate your risk, right? You put in your trade, you leave your phone alone and you go about your life. Then you check on it every like 4 hours or a day or whatever like that. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, beautiful. All right, so now let's get into this chart work right here. So listen, man, when it comes to the Forex market, the 3 most important time frames is the monthly, the weekly, the daily, okay? The reason why, it shows you the overall move of the market, okay? Think about the Forex market like a book, all right? Let the monthly, let's go to the 1 minute chart. Who yawning? I'm boring you? Who yawning? Let's go to the 1 minute chart. You got to think about it like this. 1 minute chart in a book is equivalent to 1 word in a book. Does everybody understand that? Can you tell a whole story by reading 1 word in a book?
No.
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 Not at all, right? Unless you read in the Bible and you read the word God, that's probably the whole story right there, yes?
Yes.
Or is it deeper than that? Yes? You read the word God, that's the whole story, right? Unless you got a crazy girlfriend or boyfriend, they see somebody touch you, miss, they start getting crazy right there. They try to make a whole story behind that. Make sense? That's the 1 minute chart. Let's think about the 15-minute chart as a what?
Yeah, entry.
As a sentence. Okay? Think about it like a sentence. Can you tell a whole story by reading 1 sentence in the book?
Nah.
Not at all, right? So let's fast forward to the monthly. Monthly is the whole book itself. Do y'all see that? This is the whole structure to UCAT. Okay? When it comes to investing in the Forex market, our job as investors is simple. Bot send price and react to it. I'm going to repeat that again. Our job as investors in the market is simple. Bot send price and react to it. Does everybody understand what I mean?
Track.
Yes?
Track.
Yes.
So now, let me show you how we can box in the structure of UCAT. We could go about this 2 ways, okay? Way number 1, we can draw this resistance right here. Draw this support right here, right? Now on the monthly time frame, we know that this is nice and boxed in, okay? Also remember, guys, when it comes to the monthly chart, each of these candles take a whole month in order for it to open and close. Does that make sense? That's why we don't try to go back to when Jesus was born to see, hey, price bounced off on this support when the Virgin Mary gave birth to Jesus. So look to buy here again. Does everybody understand me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You try to focus on this much of the structure to calculate your move. Make sense?
Yeah.
That's way number 1, we could do it. Or way number 2, we could come here, get this little support right here, and then draw this trend line right here. Okay? When it comes to the trend line, 2 touches validates the trend line. 3 touches validates your trend. 2 touches validates your trend line. 3 touches validates your trend. Okay? When it comes to properly drawing a trend line, this is the proper way. See, I got my nice 2 touches. I know the market is far away from it. That's okay. That gives you a target where the market can go. Do y'all follow me?
Yeah.
That gives you a
Yes.
target to where the market can go. Do not force the market to do this. This is not a proper trend line because you are going through the bodies of the candle. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna break it down like this way, personally. Okay, so boom, we got this nice uptrend going. Yes?
Yeah.
Nice uptrend going. And here we got this nice little support going. Okay. Now, once we have enough data on the weekly, on the monthly, we work our way down to the weekly. Okay. Me personally, I try not to have too much of a mess on my chart. Okay. So I try to box in as much as possible and drop down to my lowest time frame. Remember, we do top-down analysis. All right. So now, when it comes to the forex market, it has three behaviors. Okay. The behaviors go as following. I hope y'all writing this down. You have your impulse, you have your correction, then you have your continuation. Okay? You have your impulse, you have your correction, and then you have your continuation. Does everybody understand?
Yes.
Yes? Okay, beautiful. So, oops, I didn't mean to do that. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, so now, when I first started trading, right? What used to happen to me, let me leave this right here. Leave this right here. Beautiful. What used to happen to me was I would see an impulse what happened, right? And then I used to jump in the market for a buy at the wrong possible time. Here. The reason why I used to do that, because I had FOMO syndrome. Does everybody understand what that means?
Fear of missing out.
Fear of missing out. Okay? I used to have FOMO syndrome. Fear of missing out. So have this happened to anybody before? You jump in the market, you're up a few pips, and then the market pulls back on you, you get negative a lot of money.
Yep.
Have this happened to
Yep.
anybody? Remember, man, the Lord Jesus Christ
Yeah.
is watching. Tell the truth. Have this happened to anybody before? Right? This used to happen to me on a consistent basis because I was trading blindly. I didn't understand market structure. I didn't understand where I was at in the market at all times. I was just trying to chase candles all day. All right? So this impulse will happen. I would jump in with no stop loss. And on top of that, jump in over leveraging. Up a few pips, and then I see my money goodbye. So now I would manually close this trade and jump in for a sell here. If I jumped in at a standard here, I'm jumping in at two standards here, just for the market to do this to me. Have that happened to anybody before?
Yes. Yes.
Yes, right? Okay. So now, if we as investors would just do something very simple after this impulse, after this correction, be patient and get in here for the continuation, this is our money shot. Understood?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. That's our money shot right there. Okay. Let's do this. Let's do this. Gigi, I know you take very, very great notes. I'm pretty sure you got some folder somewhere. Did you have UCAD when I came on your channel before? Somewhere?
I have the recording.
Oh, never mind then. Well, I just wanted to show people, the before and after, if that makes sense.
Oh
Okay.
yeah, it's been about 500 pips ago.
Okay. All right, beautiful. So look, guys, first, what would this be in the market? Follow along with me. That is a what?
Impulse.
Impulse.
Impulse, correct? Right? What would this be in the market?
Correction.
Correction.
Okay. And what did this lead to?
Continuation.
Continuation.
Okay. And when that happened, we got a total of 1,700 pips.
Dang.
I don't know what that would do for you guys' family, right? I don't know what that would do, but I'm pretty sure it could feed a lot of families in here. Make sense? Okay.
How many pips did you say that was again?
1,700 pips.
Good Lord.
Jesus.
Yeah. So now let's do this again. This is our what? What is this, guys?
Correction.
What is this right here?
Oh, continue.
Impulse.
Impulse.
Impulse, right? So what is this?
Correct.
What's happening now?
Continuation.
Continuation.
And so far, it has dropped a total of how many pips?
599. Almost 600.
You might as well just say 600 pips. Come on.
Wow.
600
And that
pips.
took
Right? Make sense?
665 days. Okay.
Make sense, guys?
Yeah.
Wow.
So y'all see it, right? Impulse correction, then what?
Continuation.
Where's our money side? Is our money side in the impulse?
No.
Is our money side in the correction?
No.
Where's our money side?
Continuation.
Beautiful. Okay, guys? So now, who's writing on the screen? That looks like a mistake. Oh, this is not webinar. This is not my webinar. I can't stop it.
I think that might have been me since I got booted. I got booted off the computer. I'm on my phone. That might have been me. My bad.
Oh, I can't stop the. Go ham. Beautiful. It's not mine. All right, so when you're on other people, you just got to woosah. All right, so look, guys, we can draw this nice little support here. Remember, what is our job as investors in the market?
Box in, price, and react to it.
Okay, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. If you're a veteran, I would like my new people to answer this. Make sure they're paying attention to this free money. All right? What
Quit cheating, Jamie.
What type of trend is this?
Uptrend.
Uptrend, right? Uptrend. Okay. Now, do you think we have enough data on the weekly?
No.
Okay. What do you think we need to do more to this?
Go down.
Go down where? Where you want me to
A
go?
time frame.
Oh, yeah. So, yeah, I'm saying, do we have enough data on the weekly? Do we have enough?
No, we haven't boxed it in yet.
Okay. How much do you think we could box it in some more? Talk to me.
Across the top.
Across the top, right here?
Come back to the right there, going across.
Okay. How can we box this in?
Bring it down.
Take it down?
Right there. No, right there. Go back up.
Up. Okay. How can we box
Right
this in?
there.
How
Right
can we
there.
box this in?
From one point to the other point.
Okay. What you want me to draw a trend line?
A
Yes.
horizontal line.
A
Maybe.
trend line from here to here?
No, I would take it from the other one, the one where you first started.
From here to here?
Yeah. Raise it up a little bit.
Yeah. That's what you like? Right there?
Yes.
All right. That's beautiful, man. I like that little design you're trying to do, right? Let me remove this nice and kindly, right? Look, guys, right? Don't get caught up and try, because I know when I say box in price, okay? I see this on a lot of people charts. Don't get caught up in trying to put your price in prison. I see a lot of people.
Yeah, true.
Crazy time frame. Anybody charts look like this?
They used to.
Anybody charts look like this? Anybody see charts?
Yeah, used to.
Wow.
So this is price in prison, and this is price peeking through the blindfolds. Okay? You don't want price peeking through the blindfolds. All right, guys? Right? Remember, I have nice, clean charts because I don't over bots in, I guess. Is that even a word? I don't have too much lines going on my charts, okay? So look, we got this nice support here, okay? We got this nice uptrend here. Look what we did on the monthly. We did the same thing, right? Got this nice support here, nice uptrend here. Does that make sense? All right, so now let's go to the weekly. The daily, right? How can we get, how can we get closer to price on the daily? Look what we got here. See the support we got going on here, y'all? We can draw it out. Nice little support right here. Perfect. Okay? Now let's drop down to the 4 hour. Now this is where the action starts, okay? This was, what type of trend this was right here?
An uptrend.
Uptrend. Yes?
Yes.
Is this a proper trend line? Is this a proper trend line?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Huh?
Yes.
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 Who said no? Who
Yes.
said no?
Yes.
Who said no? Who said no? Talk to me.
No, because it goes through the candle.
They go through what's candle?
I
This
said
one?
going through the body.
This candle right here? Okay, guys. So remember, this touch right here was good. Touch right here was good. This shows you that the market have officially broken your uptrend. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Remember, what story are you trying to tell yourself? So going through this candle is much different than doing this. Is that understood?
Yes.
Right? So we were on the uptrend, and then what happened to it? It broke. Yes? It broke.
Yeah.
Yes.
Beautiful, beautiful. Let me delete this line. I just wanted to show y'all that for educational purposes. Right? Now, we could come here. What have officially happened now?
A downtrend.
Downtrend. Change.
Downtrend.
Was anybody on my call last night?
I was.
You was? Did you sell UCAD like I suggested?
Yes, I did.
Okay. You make some good money?
Yes, I did.
Could I borrow $1?
I don't know about that.
Wow, I gave the man free money and he can't give me.
Wow.
Please tell me your name so I can remove you from my group.
$2 today.
It's
I
hot
gave
out
him
here for a
free money. He can't give me $1. Oh man, see what the world have come to, guys. Right? But look, guys, is this a proper trend line right here?
Yes.
What
Yes.
makes this a proper trend line?
The 3 places it touched.
Right?
3 touches.
2 touches validates your trend line. 3 or more touches validates what?
The trend.
Your trend, right? Okay, that's beautiful. So when I was here last time, the market was up here somewhere. Okay? And then this whole move happened, but we was already anticipating this move. You know why? Because we saw what happened on the weekly time frame. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
So now we have this target all the way down here. Okay? So let's go to the 1 hour. Now, is anybody still holding the trade that I gave out like 3 Thursdays ago? No. Nobody still holding?
I am.
Okay. This is an impulse. And what is this right now?
Correction.
And what that led to?
Continuation.
Continuation.
This whole thing was an impulse. What did the market do?
Corrected.
Went up.
And then continued, right?
Continue.
So I gave this trade last week in this area. If you're be holding, you'll be up right now 261 pips. That's the beauty of swing trading. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. So we got what right here? What is this?
Impulse.
And that led to what? That led to what?
Correction.
And then what that led to?
Continuation.
Okay, so we got this end post right here, right?
Mm-hmm.
What did that lead to?
Correction. And another continuation.
And then continuation. It sounds so simple. It gets boring sometimes. How easy the money could be. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Yes.
Beautiful. Let's delete this stuff. Remove. 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 Now, guys, I'm gonna tell you guys again. UCAD. Do not miss this move. Okay? Do not miss this move. Let's zoom out. I'm going to give this chart out for you guys. Let's see here. Let's go on the 1 hour. Beautiful. Oh, don't let me zoom out anymore. I want y'all to see the target. I'm going to draw it out on 1 hour, and then I'm going to continue it. Okay? So if this is our impulse, what are we waiting to happen now?
Correction.
Correction. It might correct all the way to the trend line. Never know, right? Correction. As long as price stays below this trend line, what type of investors are we?
Sellers.
Sellers.
What are we?
Sellers.
Sellers.
Sellers, right? As long as it stays up below this, we are sellers. Now, if it breaks above this, what do you think have to happen after the impulse?
Correction.
Retest.
After the correction, then what are we then?
Buyer.
We're buyers. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay, let's go down to 4 hour. Okay, beautiful. And then this is our move. So it's okay, guys. I know we already missed 600 pips for some of you guys, but guess what? There is still another 300 pips left, 375 pips left. Okay?
And some people are still holding it from the top.
Yes. Some people from my camp got in earlier than me. They was trading during the holidays. I didn't trade during the holidays. Does that make sense, guys? Right? Yes. Beautiful. Let me send y'all this chart. Okay. Copy.
3 pips. I like it.
Copy. Paste. Okay. Let me go to the 1 hour so y'all can see it good. Okay. 1 hour version. Copy this. Okay. Okay. So, guys, today, right? I know I always cover market structure, stuff like that, right? Today I'm gonna cover something called supply and demand. Okay, guys?
Okay.
Yes, a lot of people need that.
Supply and demand, okay? Does anybody know what supply and demand is? In general, don't think about Forex. What's supply? What's demand?
When you're supplying something, you're selling it.
Say it again?
Buying and selling.
Yeah, so if you're a supplier, what are you?
When you're selling something.
If you demanding something, what are you?
You want to buy something.
Buyer.
The buyer. All right, now let's switch that to Forex. If I have a supply zone, what type of investor am I?
A seller.
A seller.
If I'm in a demand zone, what type of investor am I?
A buyer.
A buyer.
A buyer, right? So keep that concept in mind, okay, guys? Okay. So everybody know what support and resistance is? I'm assuming. Yes? So think about support and resistance on steroids. Okay? Think about support resistance on steroids. Okay? So I'm going to mark up UCAT again, okay? Because I really want y'all to focus on this pair. I don't want to confuse you guys. jumping from pair to pair. Okay? So what was step 1 that I did here? Help me remark this up, guys. What was step 1 I did here?
You do the trend line.
Okay, I did a little support line here. Okay, and then that led to me doing what?
Drawing your trend.
Drawing your trend line.
This trend line here, right? Why did I draw this trend line here?
The box in price.
The box in price, all right? Boom. But I also drew this trend line to do what? To showcase what?
The uptrend.
The uptrend.
The uptrend. Yes?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, do we have enough information here?
Yeah.
Yes?
Yeah.
Now let's drop down to the weekly. Okay? Beautiful. So now, the 3 time frames that I like to use when it comes to supply and demand zones, okay, is the weekly, the daily, and the 4-hour. Yes, there's supply and demand zone on every single time frame. But the weekly, daily, 4 hours, our nice little sweet spot, and those zones are not easily broken. Does everybody understand what I mean?
Yes.
Yes?
No.
Yes.
Yes.
Who said no? Who said no? I don't want to lose you.
Heather.
Hey, Heather, talk to me.
I'm just trying to follow along. You said something is not easily broken. What? I'm not sure what you mean by that.
Or the zone that we're going to draw is not easily broken. Okay?
Gotcha.
So
Okay.
think about it. We could draw a trend line that could get broken, yes?
Right.
Just like I
Right.
showcased it. The trend line got broken. We know
Yes.
that the trend have changed. Yes?
Right.
So it's
Okay.
the same thing with supply and demand zone. So you
Okay.
want, when they go to your supply zone, you kind of wanted to respect it so you could do what? You could sell it, right?
Right.
All right, beautiful. So you understand me now?
Yes. Thank you.
So I take 3 steps in order to find a supply and demand zone, okay? Step number 1, I look for a key area where I see either a major drop or a major rise with resistance, okay? So as you can see here, this was a major drop. Y'all see that?
Yeah.
Yes? And does the market have a tendency of repeating itself?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, yes, yes. Okay, beautiful. So now, step number 2, I usually look for what's called an engulfing candle. Does anybody know what an engulfing candle is?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
So right here, I can clearly see that I have a what? What do I have?
Engulfing candle.
An engulfing candle, right? So if you're in a supply zone, what type of engulfing candle do you think you should be looking for?
A red
A sell.
one.
Sellers.
Bearish.
A bearish, right? If you're in a demand zone, what type of engulfing candle do you think you should be looking for?
A bullish.
A bullish, right?
Mhm.
Beautiful. Let me delete this. Remove. Beautiful, beautiful. So now, see this? Now the next thing I do, I take this rectangle tool right here, okay? You could color whatever color you want to make your chart look pretty, right? And then the candle that got engulfed, I look to highlight it like this, and then I simply drag it across. Does everybody see how I did that right there?
Yes.
Yes?
Yeah.
Very, very simple, right? So now, remember, our job is to do what as investors?
Box in price.
Trap market.
Same price and react to it.
Right? So this is a form of what? Boxing in price, right? And when price get up into the zone, what are we looking to do? React. Make sense?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right?
Yes.
Beautiful. Let's get that going. So now, let's go back to, boom, we could get a nice little demand zone here. Major move. This was a major move in this area, yes? Take this red, the candle that got engulfed, yes. Body in the wick, drag it across. Does everybody see this?
Yeah.
The whole candle?
Say it again.
The whole candle?
The candle that got engulfed, yes, the whole candle, including the wick.
Okay.
Okay? Does everybody see this right here? Okay? Now, if you wanted to be a supply and demand zone trader, you know, hey, every time the market get into my supply zone, look to trade it and hold it until I get where? To my demand zone.
I'm sorry, I'm new at this. I had a question. Why are the lines so the support lines? I think that's what you call them. Why are they so thick?
Oh, this is a zone right here. Remember, zone. We're shadowing the zone. Okay? There's a big difference. Remember, I said supply and demand is basically support resistance on steroids. This is resistance. This is support. Big difference, right?
Oh, okay.
You follow me?
Yes.
Okay. Big difference. Remove this. Let me remove this. Okay, beautiful. So you see how nice and pretty this look, right? You see how my chart is still nice and clean? All right. So now what we're going to do now? We're going to showcase our what? Our uptrend.
Trend line.
So now, pay attention, guys. Last time the market was in the zone, it jumped up how many pips?
Only 2,700.
Huh?
Only 2,700.
Oh, only? Yes, only 2,700 pips, right? And then it came back to the zone again, eventually. Then what happened?
1,600 pips.
Wow.
So do y'all understand how to take advantage of your supply and demand zone so far? Last time price came into this zone, what happened? It dropped that many pips, right? It came back and revisited the zone. Then what happened?
Drop 600 pips.
Nice.
And it still have potential to drop some more. Oh, Gigi, your people sleep, man. I don't think they understand the.
A lot of these folks are new to this concept. They're absorbing this knowledge you dropped.
Oh, okay.
That's exactly what we're doing. We're
So
absorbing
Jamie,
knowledge.
man,
Yes,
y'all scared me, Jamie. Y'all scared me
Y'all
over
know.
there. We with you, Joe. We with you. Y'all scared me, man.
This is David Copperfield up in the house.
Right? All right, guys?
You got a lot of people who are meeting you for the first time, so they're just, absorbing these nuggets you're dropping.
Oh, don't be scared of me now.
We're not scared, but we are learning. Not sleep, learning.
All right, beautiful. Okay, guys. So, guys, let me show you a little tip that I always tell people, right? Don't go trying to draw a million supplies, a million demand zone. Okay? Does that make sense?
Oh yeah.
It's the same concept of don't be putting your price in jail behind the blind, folks. Okay? Okay, guys? So now I went to the weekly. I got the weekly zones. Now let's go to daily. Now you see on the daily, I'm on the daily now, and my demand zone disappeared. Okay? So now I'm going to look for a what? What do you think I'm going to look for now?
Support.
A demand zone. I'm going to look for another demand zone. Why? So I can have a near zone to look for.
Mm-hmm.
This supply zone is still in the picture. Do I need to look for another supply zone?
No.
So I should look for another what? Demand zone. Okay?
Yeah.
Well, as you can see here, look at all of this resistance right here. Okay? So a lot of my private guys, they like to ask me this question. Hey, Clint, what if I can't find an engulfing candle? Okay? Listen, don't try to sit there and strain your eyes for hours looking for an engulfing candle. The most important thing you want to highlight is areas that gave you a big move. You come here. What was this?
700.
That's a big move, right?
Right.
Pick up.
Right. So why don't we highlight this area here? Does that make sense?
Yeah, it makes sense. Got you.
See that? So we know what can possibly think about it. Look, it went up. How many pips when it went up here? How many pips it went up?
670.
670. Then it came back, nipped the zone. Then it went up. How many pips?
900.
900. Wow.
So possible when it comes here, what can happen?
It can go back up.
Go back up. Right? Now, guys, do y'all remember the chart that I just gave you guys? Y'all forgot the chart already? Jeez. Nobody keep charts?
No, I screenshot mine. I got it.
Nobody keep charts here? Right? Is this my chart? No, not that one. I don't want that one. I want this one. Everybody see my screen?
Yeah, there it is.
Yeah.
Do you see where the target I told y'all to have?
Yep, right in the demand zone.
Right in the demand zone.
Demand zone.
Because there's a possibility that price could get here and do what?
Go back up.
Go back up. So now let's go back to this chart right here. Do y'all see this? Yes?
Yeah.
All right, beautiful. So now let's go to the 4 hour now. And now, very, very simple. We already knew that this was an uptrend, right? Then what happened to it?
Drop.
Broke structure.
It broke. So do you need to highlight this? Not necessarily. Okay? This got broke now. Now it's time to focus on what? What do you think it's time to focus on?
The downtrend.
Tails.
The new trend. And did I have 2 touches?
Yes, sir.
So,
Yes, sir.
so can I draw this trend line here?
Yes, sir.
And then we do it here. And then now we got our move. We waiting for a correction because we just got an end pulse. And then we're going to get our continuation. Then we're going to see what it does in your demand zone.
How do you know when the correction is over?
Say it again.
How do you know when the correction is over?
A correction, well, you got to wait for, like, for example, right? When I showed this pattern started playing out. Boom. When we got this pattern, it basically came to the trend line, and it started giving you lots of rejections. And then we got our what? We got our time. Make sense? So now I'm going to highlight something for you guys called a kill zone. Does everybody know what a kill zone is?
No.
No.
Right. Can I use the word kill on this webinar?
Kill it, Clint. Kill it. Kill it.
Destroy.
I don't want to offend nobody.
Right, and pimp kill it.
All right, guys. So let me show y'all something called a kill zone. Okay. Would you say that this? What happened when the market came here?
Went down.
Went down. Correct. Can support be broken and become resistance?
Yes.
Most definitely.
Can resistance be broken and become support?
Yes.
Definitely.
So can your supply zone be broken and become a demand zone?
Yes.
And can your demand zone be broken and become a supply zone?
Yes.
Yeah.
Right? Okay. Right. So let me just highlight this real fast. Draw this horizontal ray. Right? Tell me what happened every time price hit this line right here.
Drop until it broke.
Went down.
Down, right? Came back up close to it. Then what happened? Down, came back and touched it for real. And what happened? Drop.
Yeah.
Does anybody see that? Yes?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Last time it came here, it dropped a total of how many pips into our demand zone?
530 something.
537 pips, right? So now, look at this. Let's highlight this. Yes, include the wicks. Okay. Draw this across. If you're lazy, this is cool trick. Press settings. Take this out. Add a few zeros. And that's for my lazy people like me. Okay, you see this? Okay, so now let's read this, right? Supply, drop, supply, drop. And then what happened? It broke above it, came back, retested, and became what?
The demand.
And it went all the way to where? Our higher supply zone, yes?
Yeah.
Okay, so what happened when it came to the supply zone?
Drop.
Drop. Now, after it dropped, what did it come back and do?
Retest.
And it became what again? Supply zone. Okay? This is how you set up your kill zone. Right? You look for a structure that just got broken, and you're looking for it to come back, retest the structure so it can drop. Or rise, depending on where you're at in the market. Does that make sense, everybody?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you define the kill zone again?
I'm boring the shit out of that guy. He yawning.
Can you define the kill zone again?
Okay, so let's go to 15-minute chart. Okay. Let me show you guys something. I might have to go all the way back. Matter of fact, I don't have to go back so far. Okay. So this was an area, right, that was struggling to basically break. See that? This, especially this area. Let me do this area right here. This was the area that was struggling to break. Okay? Yes? Struggle to break, struggle to break, struggle to break. Then what happened? It got broken. Retest the area. This is the kill zone you're looking for. You're looking for the market to come back and retest the structure. It got broken. And then what happened?
Drop.
Does everybody understand that?
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
Yes.
Deal. So that's how you look for like your kill zones. Okay, let me adjust this. All right, 4 hour. Let's go back to 4 hour. Okay. All right. Beautiful, beautiful. There you go. So when I personally saw that this used to be a supply zone and became demand, then I saw it broke it again, and it was correcting like this, I knew what would happen. There was a high possibility for what to happen.
To drop.
To drop again. Yes?
Yes.
So that's why we took this sell here like about 2-3 Thursdays ago. Gigi, when was that? I forgot. 2-3 Thursdays ago. I've just been holding it. Forgot what day it was. Right? So now, let's look at here. Okay? You have a nice little. What was happening here? Struggle to break, struggle to break. It just broke it. Then what did it do?
Come down.
It came down, retested it, and then what did we get?
Breakout.
A breakout. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it makes sense.
So that's how you set up your kill zones. Now, once again, like I tell you, keep your charts clean, okay? This is me at max. How many zones I would have?
3.
You have a supply, a demand, and the kill zone. A supply, a demand, and the kill zone. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it makes sense.
Make
So you're
sense?
basically saying once it broke through your kill zone and retested and rejected, you're pretty sure it's going down to your next zone.
Yes.
Awesome.
Everybody follow me?
Yeah, we following.
Yep.
Appreciate you guys, man. All right, so do y'all want this updated chart like this, or would y'all like the nice and simple chart?
Updated like this.
Updated like this? Is that my man Eddie, or is that somebody else? Sound like my man Eddie.
Hey, Clint, someone's asking how long will you hold the trade?
It depends where you're at in the market. I don't go in and say I'm gonna hold this trade for 1,000 days. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it makes sense.
You gotta read the market, know where you're at. Market structure, price action is key. when you invest in the market. Know where you're at in the market at all times. So now, let's say you got this beautiful entry here, okay? Let's go 15 minutes. Let me show you guys. All the way up here, okay? I don't know if you can see this, but over here, out of our supply zone, we got a nice little what? Impulse, right? And it led to a little mini correction, right? Look where you at in the market. Let's go back to the weekly, okay? Let's go to weekly. Let's go weekly. Let's zoom in. Oh, you can't really see it on the candles, right? But basically, you're getting in somewhere over here. Does that make sense? You know hey, I should be holding this. Some of you guys, right? Let me tell you a little story about me, okay? About how I let $1 million trade go.
Oh, yeah.
Don't do it. I still got nightmares.
Oh, Jay, what's up, bro?
What's going on?
Yeah. Let me let y'all know how I let $1 million trade go, okay? October 11th was the date, okay? I'll never forget it.
Never told me about this trade.
That weekend.
October 11th.
The dreaded October.
So we in this area, right? October 11th. October 11th was the date. There we go, right here. This area here, perfect. Okay. I'm gonna stop sharing my screen real fast, okay? And I'm gonna bring up the trade that I had. All right. I don't want y'all seeing anything nasty. Is it 11 o'clock yet? Could I talk? Oh no, this is Gigi's platform. We can't talk.
Oh
Great.
yes, it's ForexNChill. We chill.
Okay.
The market's closed. Late night pipping.
Oh,
Not during the recording.
yeah, we got to keep it professional, G. We recording.
Oh, I forgot.
Yeah. October 11th. I will never forget that day, man. Can somebody get a pen and paper out for me?
I got you.
Got me. And I want y'all to write down my entry after I show it to you guys.
Oh, well, you gonna show us that the $1 million trade that you got out of?
Yeah, that I got out of. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Hey, Clint, I just wanted to say before you be upset with October. October's a great month, though. Don't sleep on it.
Oh, yeah.
OVO, baby.
It was supposed to make me a legend.
OVO, baby, OVO.
Oh, that must be a Scorpio.
It was supposed to be, you know, in the May. It was supposed to be. I was supposed to turn into a god that day. Don't take that the wrong way, my religious people.
We got you. A small G, not a capital G. We got you. A
Yeah.
Forex god.
I gotta remember I'm on a platform.
There's only one capital G.
All right, so guys, do y'all see this trade? Do y'all see it? October 11th, 1:51 a.m. Do y'all see this? Do y'all see? Do y'all see my stop loss?
Yep.
Yeah.
Do y'all see my entry?
Yep.
Yeah.
Right out of a nice flag.
Can somebody write this number down for me?
Got your kills on too.
Oh, yeah. I know. I know. Y'all wrote that number down for me?
You sounding a little bitter, Clint.
Yeah. Yes, I am. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I'm bitter for you.
All right. What was that number?
2.04185.
2 dot. What's the number?
04185.
04185.
Yeah.
Okay. So y'all ready for it?
Mm-hmm.
Y'all see where the market is at, right?
Yep.
This was my entry.
Oh, love it. Wow. So you got in back there. I have been in and
Read that number to me again.
2.4185.
2.04185.
Yes.
Beautiful. All right, didn't move much. Perfect. This was my entry. You want to see how many pips I missed out on, guys? I caught a
50.
few pips.
100.
But look at the trade I missed out on.
2264.
Did you have Lambo lots that day?
Huh?
Did you have Lambo lots going that day?
He has Lambo lots every day.
I missed out on $1 million trade.
Yeah. Hey man, it happens.
I was calling my friend. I showed him how much money I was up. Not even my trading partner, right? And he said, yo, man, you up a couple of dollars, man. Don't get out. You need to get out of that.
Oh, I remember this now.
Just for me to miss out on this. This is my mama house.
It's a nice house.
Clint, can I read your question from the chat?
Hi, Jackie. Hi, Jackie said hi to Gigi's friends.
Hi, Gigi and friends.
Hey, Mrs. Millien.
How are you?
Thank you for letting us borrow your spouse tonight to teach this knowledge.
Anytime.
Yes, he always says that on the webinar, right? Anytime.
Okay. You're usually eating when you get on here, so I know she's taking care of you. But hey, can I read you a question out of the chat real quick?
I can't even go shirtless in Mexico now because yeah, go ahead, Gigi. You can read me now.
Someone is asking, so even if it goes in the negative, you still hold. Is there a way to secure partials?
Okay, so when they go in, all right, you got to understand, right? Have you ever entered the trade? Could I talk freely?
Yes, sir.
Have you ever entered the trade like, oh, nah, I fucked up? Because you know you didn't wait for your confirmation. Like, I don't know. If you have to say that, you know what you should do with that trade? Close it.
Get out.
Get out. If you go, oops, get out. Even if it goes in your direction, get out of the trade. Right? We have to cut our losses short and keep our winners running. I'm going to repeat that again. Cut our losses short and keep our winners running. Does everybody understand what I mean by that?
Yes.
All right?
Please digress, sir. Please digress.
Okay. Wow. Why? What's going on? Okay.
Uh-oh.
I'm sorry, guys. Spouse in the background. Yeah, man. Remember, guys, when I told her, when I said in the group I'm not getting married, and then she just popped up out of nowhere, right?
Oh, yeah.
All right, guys. So fast forward time. What was I saying? Yeah, keep your winners running and cut your losses short. Okay. If you go, oops, that ain't it. I messed up. Cut it short. Right now, for example, right. Me and my trading partners the other day, we gave out a signal on GBP AUD. Shout out to my man T Banks. Okay. Good partner of mine. Let's go to the 15-minute chart because that's why he was looking at it on. This is perfect right here. Okay. So simple, clear as day. This setup. Okay. What is this, y'all?
Impulse.
And what is this right here?
Correction.
This is our correction. Yes, we got in somewhere on the top right here. Okay. Now, one of our targets was like 110 pips. Okay, one of our targets. Okay. Now, once we saw that this started taking momentum, we advised everybody, listen, guys, you should look to hold this trade right here. Okay. And if anybody were to hold that trade, it dropped a total of how many pips?
513.
And right now you're in profit. How many pips?
413.
Yep.
This is what we call keeping your winners run.
Wow.
You be so quick to close your winners, but let your losers run forever.
Makes sense.
Yeah, that's true. That's what I do.
Oh no, this shit gonna turn around now. Anytime.
Yeah,
I know. Oh
true.
no. Right?
Yeah.
Cut it short. Cut it short. You should not be in drawdown 300 pips. It's gonna turn around now. Jesus is coming to resurrect.
Dry bones.
Right? He's coming. He's coming. Let me hold on. When Jesus comes, he's gonna make this right. Right? But then what happened to me on GN, right? On the dreadful day of October 11th. Right? Look, I didn't let my winner go. And look how much I missed out on. You know why? Because I was looking at my screen. I got attached to the blue, the money. When you're investing in this market, you got to be emotionless. That make sense?
Yes.
Yes.
Like if you're in drawdown, be emotionless to a point, if that makes sense. Right? No such thing as 300 drawdown. If you're in 300 pips drawdown, cut it. It's not coming back. It's gone. Make sense? But when you get in a good trade and there's a winner, let it run. You never know what you'll get out of it. Now, so let's say I jumped in here with 2 standards, hypothetically speaking. Do I let the whole 2 standards run the whole time? No, of course not. We have to secure our profits. We are investors first. Everybody understand?
Yes.
You are an investor first. Okay? Matter of fact, speaking of this, look what happened here. What was this zone up here? Right up here. This was a nice kill zone. Yo, did anybody catch this out my camp? Y'all ain't put me on? I forgot about GN. Jay, I forgot about GN, man. Why you didn't remind me?
Hey, man, I marked it up for you.
Right? Impulse, right? Correction, yes. Kill zone, right? Take the trade. How many pips? How many pips?
600.
600 pips. Listen, guys, trading is as easy as you need.
In 1 week.
Trading is as easy as you need to be. We make trading more difficult. Make sense? So cut your losses short, guys. I don't mean like after 5 minutes. Oh my gosh, I'm down 10 pips. I messed up. No. Obviously not. Right? But if you see like a whole new thing change in the markets, cut it short. Look for another trade. There's plenty of trades. There's different setups every day. You have a lot of opportunities every day to make money in this market. Right? It's same thing in relationships, man. Y'all be holding on to that bad apps forever.
Oh shoot!
It's quiet. It's quiet.
But it's Michelle. It's Michelle.
Matter of fact, let me be. This is not my platform. Let me not get too serious on mindset. I'm sorry, guys.
Hey, you got the floor, maestro.
I don't want to do it to him, man. I saw how everybody got quiet when I started talking like that. That I know I was going to dig too deep. Let's talk about money tonight, all right, guys? Let's talk about money. I don't want to mess because you're in ForexNChill. That's your platform. I want everybody to chill. All right. So cut your winners short. Let your winners run and cut your losers short. Okay, guys? Nice concept. Now let's get into money. Y'all want to talk about some money?
One of my favorite subjects.
Now, let's talk about some money. I'm not going to get into deep mindset. I'm not going to, I want everybody to go out and enjoy their Friday night. All right, guys? So I'm going to do, some people saw me do this training before. I don't think I ever did it on recording. So I'm going to bless Gigi with this training right here. Okay, guys?
Yeah. All right.
Let's do it.
Okay, guys. So let's talk about money, okay? Okay. So does everybody here have a job?
Unfortunately, yes.
Yes,
Yeah, but I
unfortunately.
give about 2 more months and I'm leaving, big baby.
You have a job?
Yes, I
Okay.
do. Yes,
Oh,
yes.
matter of fact, I'm gonna talk about that part of mindset while I am doing this, okay? Listen, guys, there's nothing wrong with having a job, okay? Let me put that out there right now. There's nothing wrong with having. One of my partners is a six-figure trader. He has a job. I'll repeat that again. One of my partners is a six-figure trader, and he has a job. And he was able to accomplish that goal while he was working. Understood?
Yes.
So don't think, oh, I have a job, it's holding me back. No, it's not. You're holding your own self back. Because at the end of the day, we all have 24 hours in a day. You work for 8 hours. I'm doing typical, so don't say, oh, no, but I'll work 50, I'll work 60. I'm doing typical hours here. You work for 8 hours, right? I know I'm going to have a smart ass in the comments. You work for 8 hours. You sleep for 8 hours, right? Right? Oh no, but I only sleep for 4 hours. Okay, whatever. You sleep for 8 hours. It takes you about an hour and a half to go to work and to and from work. So that's 8, 16, 19 hours. 24 minus 19 give you 5 hours. You work 5 days a week. 5 times 5 give you 25 hours. You got 25 hours a week plus 25 hours plus a week to work on your dreams and accomplish the goals that you want to accomplish. But some of you guys is not willing to sacrifice love and hip hop. That's taken away from your millionaire time. Some of you guys is not willing to sacrifice on playing 2K.
That's real.
That's taken away from your love and hip hop time. Some of you guys is scared to tell Michelle with the booty, I ain't trying to go out with you right now. That takes away from your millionaire time. Some of you guys are scared to tell Jerome with the hat, listen, baby, I don't want to come over at 11 o'clock at night to do God knows what. That takes away from your millionaire time. You have enough hours in the day, in the week, to accomplish everything that you want to accomplish. Don't make the excuse of, oh, I got a job, that's why I can't do it, I'm stressed. No. Oh, I work too many hours, that's why I'm not able to. No. Because you don't work 2 days out the week. Okay, some people work 6 days, right? You don't work, there's 2 days out the week you don't work. So you sleep for 8 hours, that's an extra 16 hours. 16 times 2 give you 32. 32 plus 25 give you what? What's that, 57? 57 hours a week you have a chance to work on your dreams and become millionaire. If, of course, that's your goal. Does that make sense?
Yes.
You got
Yes.
preacher, you got people sliding their feet under the pews. You stepping on toes now.
No, I'm not. I'm not hungry, girl. I'm gonna get some little dessert later. Okay. No, guys, it's real dessert. We ain't talking.
I told you always eating when we're on here. I want me to take care of you.
OMG, I was about to call you. I was like, oh, they getting nasty over there.
No, they're not. No, we're not. All right. So, guys, you listening to me, or am I losing you guys?
No, we got you.
We're listening.
Every week you have 57 hours to accomplish what you want to accomplish. What the hell you doing with those hours? I don't know. One of my trading partners is a six-figure trader. He's 23 years old. He was putting in 10 to 12 hours a day to accomplish his goal. Do you have to do it at that extreme? No. But if you do a simple 2 hours a day, 30 minutes a day, it may seem like a little bit, but you're consistently putting in work, and you're going to eventually see the results that you want. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
What are you doing with your 57 hours? I don't know. Oh, Monica said we need to go to the club tonight. The guys over there is buying us drinks. Okay.
Monica buys her own drinks.
Make sense? Yo, Grant said come to the hotel, man. It's going to be 3 Michelles with the booties over there. Okay. Right? How about you tell Grant? Nah, man, I'm not coming, bro. I'm going to work on this thing right here so I can have my mansion with 100 Michelle with the booties. Yes, Jackie. 100 Michelle with the booties. Right?
Thank you, sir.
She gave me the side eye. Right? Put in the necessary work now. Listen, guys, I don't know how old everybody here is, okay? Everybody here knows my testimony, what I was able to accomplish. And then I even brought up when I was talking about some of the goals I was talking about. I was talking about it since 2014, but it's 2018 that it finally happened. What was I doing all those years? Consistently putting in a little bit of work until I finally found my niche that would help me free myself and my family. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
And then when I finally got my hands wrapped around that thing that could really free me and my family, I didn't play with it. Make sense?
Yep.
Do y'all understand what you have in your hands with this market? If you treat it right? Do y'all understand? Nobody's
Yes.
answering, so I guess I don't understand.
Yeah.
Yes.
This can true if you like there's always I always tell people, right? This is advice I give to people, right? 2 phases of advice. Advice number 1 is always do this, right? Trust the process, respect the journey, eyes on your pocket at all times, and have an investor mindset. Okay? I hope y'all writing this stuff down. Trust the process, respect the journey, eyes on your pocket at all times, and have an investor mindset. Okay? Does that make sense?
Yes. Say it one more time.
Why would Clint tell you guys to have your eyes on your pockets at all times? Because some of you guys have seen other people win, and then you look at your own money, you're like, wait a minute, if this guy making $10,000, but I'm making $10, this shit ain't for me. No, it's just not your time yet. You don't know what work that person put in. Wait your time. Trust the process. Respect the journey. Some of you guys don't respect the journey that you're on. I did a training the other day when I showed you guys in 5 years what can happen to you if you do a minimum of make 2% a week. But a lot of you guys won't even go through that.
Can you please repeat it again?
What am I repeating again, love?
The saying you just said, always trust the process.
It's in the
It's
chat.
in the chat.
Thank you.
All right? Make sense? Now, the second phase of advice I always give is this. These are the 5 things you need to become successful. Okay? 1, knowledge. A lot of people is not successful in the market because they lack the proper knowledge. Okay? 2, mindset. Knowledge and mindset is like 1A and 1B. Okay? A lot of you guys don't have the proper mindset to be successful in the markets. Does that make sense? 3 comes the skill set. You lack the skill to be successful in the market. Now, after you work on all 3 of these right here, then finally comes the money. And then when you make enough money, then comes freedom. Does that make sense?
Yes.
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 Knowledge. How do you gain the right? How do you gain the right knowledge? Listen, look what I did. I went and got myself a 7-figure mentor. Does anybody understand that? I don't
Yes.
come from a place where I'm too prideful to say, I'm hungry. Can you feed me? I saw an investor that was doing everything that I wanted to do, was well respected. I said, listen, man, what can I do to get underneath your wing? A lot of you guys is too prideful to do that. Mentor is very important. A lot of you guys, I could watch me mark up all day. It looks cute. Then when you get on your chart, you're blinking a million times, more than Nicki Minaj. What did he say to do with that candle again? That's what a mentor is here for. To kick you in your ass when you slacking. Trust me, I got my ass kicked a million times by him. Right? To correct you when you're wrong. To basically hold your hand. Right? Get a mentor. If you can't afford a mentor, right? Pay for a course. Get the knowledge like that. Pay for a course. If you can't pay for a course, right? You have YouTube University. You got free webinars like these. Tune in. I applaud you guys. About 100 of you guys on a Friday at 11:30 listen to me talk. There's a lot of people doing the complete opposite. That's in your field. You're already in the right direction. That's step one. Gaining the proper knowledge. Then going at the right mindset. How do you get the right mindset? What audios are you listening to? What books are you listening to? What people are you around? Does that make sense?
Makes a whole lot of
Yeah.
sense.
Yeah.
What people are you around? Are you around negative people? You're over there trying to do Forex. Michelle with the booty come. Oh, you doing that Forex thing again? Yeah, girl. I'm trying to come up. Oh, but you lose money. Okay. That's the type of people you're around. Right? Even your loved ones, guys. Even your loved ones. Don't be scared to put them at arm's reach. Because when you're struggling in this game, because you don't become successful overnight. You're going to struggle. I'm letting you guys know now. When you're struggling in this game, you're blowing accounts if you don't take the advice on staying on demo. Stuff like that. Are you going to look away and go, this don't work? I was a little different when I was blowing accounts. Wait, if I could lose this money, that means I could make this money as well. So let me tie myself down and get the proper knowledge and gain my mindset so I could get my money back plus more. Does that make sense? When you're struggling, when you're struggling in this, you don't want to have the people around you that's saying, "Oh, imagine your mom," right? Oh, there you go, you blew another account. That's going to make you want to quit. But imagine being around great leaders like Gigi. I'm not going to say myself. Leaders like my two training partners, like my mentor, stuff like that. Where when you're blowing accounts, they still encourage you to go on. They still giving you tips. Hey, man, this is why you lost this trade because of this happened. Next time, look out for that so you don't make the same mistake. Hey, man, this is why you won that trade because of this happened. If you consistently catch that move, you could be consistently profitable in the market. Then you hear other people's stories that's going through the same thing you're doing, but you hear them striving to do better. That's the type of people you want to be around. That's going to grow your mindset. Right? What books are you reading? Are you reading them Zane books? Is that still popular nowadays? It's been years. Are you reading them urban novels? What are you reading? Are you even reading at all? The average millionaire reads 60 books a year. The average American reads 1 book a year. So if you read 1 book a month, you're already way above the average American.
That's a fact.
Books is typically 300 pages, right? Read 10 pages a day, you get to 12 books.
That's a fact.
Then once it becomes muscle memory, you go from 10 pages to 20 pages. Then guess what? You possibly read 2 books a month. It takes you 2 weeks to read a book. And don't just read books. That's another problem. You're reading the book. I read this book. No,
Understand the book.
you gotta dissect that shit. Read it, dissect it, takes notes on it, highlight it. It's your book. Write on it. Write down important quotes from it. And everything that you read, I always challenge everybody that read a book, find 10 things in that book that you read and you learned that you're going to apply to your life immediately and start working on those principles. Does that make sense? Right?
Yes.
That's the mindset. Now the skill set, right? And the phase 3, skill set. I just told you guys, you have 57 hours a week. Right? To work on your dreams and goals outside of your job. Okay? What are you doing? How much hours you putting in on the charts? It takes 10,000 hours to master a skill. Okay? I believe it's about 8,000 hours in a year. Jackie, how many hours there is in a year? You don't know? Oh, baby, I was loud. Siri, how many hours there is in a year? Oh, Siri don't understand me. Let me Google it. How many?
760.
What's that number? All right, Greg, could you do the math for me? It's 8,760, right?
Yes.
So basically, it's going to take about a year and to complete the 10,000.
8760.
Yes, just do the math for me while I talk. How many months of it? Was that 14 months? Is it going to be 15 months, 18 months? Right?
About 13 and a half, 14.
14 months. So let's go 14 months. It'll take you to do what? To master the skill, right? But guess what, guys? That's how many hours there is in a year. That means you just went and got on your chart. You didn't eat, you didn't sleep, you didn't shit, you didn't go to work, you didn't do nothing. So if you only got 57 free hours, how many of those hours are you going to contribute to your 10,000? And the beautiful thing about this is you don't need to be a master of it to start making money from it. If you go to school, go to college, you need to graduate as a doctor, right? What's that, 12 years nowadays?
10 to be exact.
Right? And then after you do that, what you got to do? Go and put in even more work. Go put in more work. And then you come out of school with how much money you owe them?
About 250 grand.
Yeah, average 250.
Huh?
Average on 250.
Yeah, the average is 250 grand. But it depends on, like, if you do many years at the hospital. If you do 10 years at the hospital, they'll pay it for you.
Right? And then 10, and then you finally get paid. Beautiful thing here, as you're learning, you can get paid doing this before you even master the skill. At the end of the day, you're always a what? Always a student.
Always a student.
My mentor, who's a 7-figure trader, 7-figure investor, is always learning to become better. Does that make sense? And he already cleared the 7-figure mark. Some of you guys didn't even clear the $1,000 mark. And you think you know it all already. You stop being a student. You stop learning. Right? So after You do all those 3 things, then comes what? Then finally comes the money. Then when you make enough money, then comes what? The freedom. Now, when it comes to the money, I don't know how much money do you need to become free? Right? Do you need to be a 6-figure trader to become free? I don't know. You have to sit down with yourself and calculate your numbers. How much does it cost for me to live? I'm going to jump into that. There's going to be a nice little segue to go into this next training. Make sense? Once you know that, then you figure out that number, then you calculate it in pips. And then guess what? You can become a free man or woman.
Wow.
Does that make sense?
A whole lot of sense.
A lot of sense.
So did y'all get my 2 pieces of advice that I give to people?
Yes, sir.
Are y'all following me? Or are we all on the same page here?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes?
Yeah.
Y'all ready
Yes.
for the next training or y'all good for the night?
We ready for the train.
Yeah, we can keep going.
Sure?
We're ready.
Now, I'm gonna speed through this, being like it's recorded. Then I'm gonna get to my wife. Oh, okay. She give me them googly eyes. You know what the googly eyes means, guys? All right, guys, y'all ready to go? Hey, Gigi, could you edit that recording, that part out? The googly eyes.
You're married. It's all good.
Married. Soldier boy voice.
Look, when I hear her smack you, I'm not going to edit that part out.
Married. All right, guys. I'm not missing nothing in the chat, right?
No, but Clint,
Yeah.
I know you have a free group. And, you know, I'm IML. I put all my people in there so they can jump on here and watch you chart through the week. Do you mind if Grant drops your link in here?
No, God, have fun, man. Have fun. You can do that. It's a free group. All right. All right, guys. So we're going to talk about money now, right? I think that mindset portion was a little better than the one I was going to do earlier, okay? Lighten it up a little bit. Okay, let's do this. Let me just set this up. Gigi, could you talk to the people a little bit while I just set this up, okay?
Yeah. Hey, everybody. First of all, thank you for jumping on tonight. We do this every Friday night. We just jump on here and cover market structure. Most of you know I'm an IML. I have a team, and my folks and I chat with Clint and his team throughout the week, and we mark up charts and do this a couple times a week. So it's just a bunch of IML people sharing knowledge, trying to help everybody win. It doesn't cost you anything, and nobody's trying to sell you anything. We're just all learning market structure, marking up some charts. So jump in the group. Don't hesitate to ask me questions at any time or him questions at any time. And one of his partners that he was talking about will be on here next Friday night, covering how he earned 6 figures in 7 months. And you met one of his other partners last Friday night, and they all started with iMarkets Live, and they all learned from one of our top educators. So you're getting real good learning here tonight. Thank you. Does anybody have any questions while he's marking this up?
Man.
Yeah, I love iMarkets Live. It is the most affordable platform out there. And then you meet phenomenal people like this.
Right.
Okay, this is good money right here. You eating cake at this time?
This video is so good.
Could you put a little cake? No.
She's trying to make sure you don't wear that shirt off in Mexico.
See, Gigi. See, I knew the trick.
No, it's still
Some men have a 6-pack. Some men have a family pack. She just making sure you get that family pack.
that family pack is sexy than the mother.
No, girl. It's important.
Who said that?
That's wifey.
Oh, you know, I would have got smacked if that was one of y'all in the chat.
Mamacita.
Oh, and just so y'all know, hey guys,
broke
just
one pair already.
His real last name is Millien. So I think that's like prophetic right there. His last name is Millien.
Yeah, man.
I thought it was just a play off the word million, but that's his real last name. Has everybody learned something tonight? You guys learned a lot tonight on this session?
Just like your name is Chase Phipps.
Definitely.
So what he's going to cover now, you're going to make money, but he wants you to invest it and learn how to hold on to it and duplicate it and grow it, because you're in a market to where you see people all the time turning 6 figures in under a year. So you want to be able to create wealth. You don't want to learn the skill set and make money just to blow it. So what he's going to cover now will help you hold on to the money that you're going to make in 2019, because we're all going to hit that 6 figures, right?
Yes, yes.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Gigi, I would still like to go over entries if we have time.
Okay.
Like I get the marking up and how to do that, but just like when to enter and then when to exit.
And if he has to jump off, a lot of the times we stop the recording and we continue on, so we can do that too if he needs to get up. Every time. Yeah, I've had a couple people that have been jumping on here the past few months, and they said marking up the charts has really, really, really helped them a lot. They're catching more consistent pips. They're holding their trades longer. Once you learn market structure, it's easy to get those 200, 300, 400 pip moves. I got in a pair on a Thursday. When the market opened on Sunday, it was up 400 pips. I closed it and it still fell another 100. So I was like, dang, even though I got 400, I could have had 500 if I had been just a little more patient. So once you learn the market, once you learn these supply and demand zones, the impulse, continuation, correction, you'll definitely be able to hold those trades. And not only that, I have a short video I did for my team last week. It's on my YouTube about what someone was asking earlier about entries and stacking. So where you get in, and when you get to your first take profit, you close part of your trade, but you can enter a second entry on the next move, like after those impulse corrections and continuation. So if you guys want to look that up, it's on my YouTube channel, Trade Forex with Guinevere.
Hey, I'm back, guys. Sorry, I got disconnected.
All right, thank you.
All right, so guys, I'm all set up. Y'all ready for it?
Yes.
Okay, listen, guys. I want to come with an average number. So, what's the average weekly income for all of us?
$2,500 a month.
2,500 for the month?
Nah.
Hey, y'all must not live where I live. That's average.
What's the average? 3K?
Oh, yeah, nah, GG, yeah.
3K?
I'm not making that a month.
Yeah.
3K? 3K is good? That's 3K?
Yeah,
For the
25, 3,000, yeah.
3K is about 36,000 for the year. That's a good salary?
Right. I think 40,000 is average, I think.
40,000 is average, so we can do 3,500?
Well, if you take out the taxes, so just say 3,000, bro.
3K? 3K?
Yeah.
Everybody
3K.
happy with 3K? Beautiful.
3K.
Yeah.
Yes.
Guys, listen, guys. What I'm about to tell you guys here, man, I hope you really pay attention to this, okay? Really, really pay attention to this right here, okay? So listen, guys. So we say the average income is $3,000 for the month, okay, guys? So this is what I want everybody to do. This is the advice I'm giving everybody to do. Now, how to manage your money, okay? If you do this exercise, you'll know if you're living foul or you're living good. Does anybody follow me?
Follow you.
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, beautiful. So now let's get it, right? So let's say you bring in $3,000 a month, okay? So what I advise everybody to do, go open up 4 bank accounts. How many bank accounts you guys are going to open?
4.
4, okay? These 4 bank accounts is going to be for each one of these quadrants. One is going to be your course of living. That's what COL stand for. COL, course of living account. You're going to have your spending account. You're going to have your investing account. You're going to have your savings account. Does everybody follow me?
Yep. Yes.
Right? Okay, so now with your 3K, your course of living should be no more than 60%. Okay? Does everybody follow me?
Following.
Okay. So what's that? 3,000 divided by 10, 300. 300 times 6. That's $1,800. The course of living saying be more than $1,800. Ideal is 50% or lower, but your maximum is 60%. So I'm gonna give everybody a chance to follow along and do their little calculations. Okay. So what goes into the course of living? Okay. It's the stuff that you cannot avoid to pay. So there'll be rent. Obviously, you could say mortgage as well. Rent, your light bill, your gas bill, right? What else is out there? Your phone bill. You are investing in the market, so you need Wi-Fi, right? Your Wi-Fi. What else? What else?
Water.
Water. Oh, feel bad for you. Water. What else? Throw some more things out there for me.
Trash, sewer.
Huh?
Trash and sewer.
Trash and sewer? Oh, your landlord doing you dirty. Trash.
Groceries.
Car
Okay.
insurance.
Car insurance.
So with me, when it comes to grocery, my grocery don't fall underneath my course of living. It falls underneath my spending. So where is it going to fall underneath for you guys? Course of living?
Yep.
It's okay either or. Y'all want it under course of living?
Cost of living.
Course of living? Okay. Food? Huh? Come on, guys. Let's get on the same page now. Course of living?
Spending.
Spending?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, spending.
Okay. Now, trash. What else? Nah, I ain't going to lie. I'm deleting trash because that's not all over. Yeah. That just look weird. That is up there. Okay?
In the South it is, though.
Yeah.
Insurance.
Well, us Northerners, we don't pay for that. Right?
Insurance.
So, insurance, okay. What else? What else you can't avoid? Don't tell me Netflix.
Taxes.
What? No, you pay your taxes already. It takes it out. You got a job.
Pretty much it right there.
That's it? That covers everything? Okay, beautiful. So this right here, all of this added up cannot be more than $1,800 if you make $3K a month. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it makes sense.
Okay. Ideal, you want this number to be 1,500 and lower. Okay. So now, how much money do we have left?
$1,500.
$1,200.
$1,200. Thank you. I know somebody's paying attention. Yeah, $1,200, right? So now, out of this $1,200 balance that's left, let me break this down for you guys. $1,200. Okay. Balance that's left. Let's say you maxed out your course of living. Am I still here? 10% is for spending. Okay? So that give you what? $120 for the month to spend. $120 spending. So now you have this account. This is the only account you're going to have a debit card attached to it. I'll repeat that again. This is the only account you're going to have a debit card attached to it. Your course of living account, everything is going to be automated.
Hey, Clint, you kind of lost me with that $120 on that spending.
Yeah, you meant 10% of the 3,000, right?
No, 3% of the 120.
That's 400.
Oh no! You're right. Yeah,
okay.
Jay.
You scared me. Gonna say.
Oh, the wife bring him that cake.
Hey, what cake you talking? Never mind. You're right. Good catch, Jay. Appreciate you.
No problem.
All right. because it's the total of the 3K. Okay. All right, beautiful. All right, 300 is going to be for spending. Remember, everything in the course of living, you're trying to get it as automated as possible. You want to attach all your bills to this account. Yeah, hello? Sorry, guys. Bad connection over here.
Yeah, that happened with me earlier.
All right. So look, guys, 3, your did I tell you about automated? Y'all heard me when I said that?
Yeah, so you're talking about put it on automatic draft to come out of that account every month.
Yeah, out of that account, right? So like your rent, I'm pretty sure your landlord got something set up where it could get pulled, your light, your everything in there, automated, right? Spending account is the only account that's going to have with a debit card attached to it. $300. So that means you can blow this $300 and nobody could judge you. Do you understand what I mean by that?
Yes.
Yep.
Right? So
Yes.
guess what? If you don't have the money in your spending, are you allowed to do the stuff that you want to do when it comes to fun?
No.
Nope.
Nope.
Do you follow me?
No Jordans.
No, none of that. You need a new wig. It's not in the spending. Can't buy it. Need some new red bottoms. If not in there, cannot buy it. Does everybody understand that?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. All right. Let's clone this.
Much for groceries and the spending if we put food in spending.
Hey now. Get it. Control your groceries. My mom used to
buy
make
them ramen noodles.
$50. My mom used to make it work with $50, man. So I'm pretty sure you're a strong black woman. All right? Let's clone this. Okay. So this is what your chart's going to look at right now. Okay. So now, right here, spending $300, right? Now, every time you get paid, who do you think get paid first? After the RRS, don't be a smartass.
Yourself.
And where do you think you pay yourself first?
Savings.
Your savings. So 10% automatically go into your savings account. And under no circumstances are you allowed to touch this money. The goal of this account is to get your cost of living times a minimum 6. So you need 6 months worth of cost of living minimum into your savings account. The average American do not have $1,000 in their savings account. Are you the average American? Why is it important to get this account for 6 times your cost of living? Think about it this. People get fired. People get laid off. Look what happened with the government shutdown. You think
Emergency.
you think those people would be complaining if they had 6 months worth of cost of living in their savings?
No.
It wouldn't even bother them at all. Correct? Are y'all following me?
Yeah, correct.
Have 6 months worth of cost of living. Minimum. How many times you lost a job and you end up taking a bullshit job just because you needed it because the money needed to come in? When you have stuff like this, it avoids you taking jobs that you don't want. Does that make sense? You don't have to settle because you're in dire need for money.
Right.
You following me? I think y'all dead tonight, man.
We follow.
They fall asleep, Gigi. I think I'm talking too long.
No, they got them notebooks out.
Right?
Taking notes.
Right? Now, your investment account. Okay? What do you think this account for?
Make money.
But when you go live.
Make money, right? So look, guys. Let me tell you a story about, anybody know who Magic Johnson is?
Yep.
Yes? Yes?
Yes.
So Dr. Bus, he was dying, right? He told Magic, listen, man, I'm gonna let you get part ownership of the Lakers, but it's gonna cost you. It's gonna cost you $10 million. Okay? Imagine if Magic Johnson didn't have $10 million sitting around somewhere. He would have lost on a golden opportunity to have ownership of the Lakers. Obviously not full ownership, but ownership of the Lakers. How much do you think that money turned them back now?
Shoot, billions.
Ridiculous.
When you have an investing account, this is an account where you keep stacking it up and you wait for your big move. Does everybody understand what that means?
Yeah.
So imagine if I came to you guys today and said, listen, man, I found this beautiful building. It's going cash flow positive for 6% every month. Obviously, I'm over exaggerating my numbers, and I need $50K from everybody here to jump into the pool. Doesn't that sound like a great investment opportunity?
Yeah.
But who has $50K in their investment account? Guess
Not
what
a
happened?
lot.
You missed that opportunity.
Right.
It's over. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it makes a whole lot of sense.
That's why you need, and plus, you never want to take your savings money to go invest it. Because what can happen in investments?
You lose.
They can tank.
You could lose. You could lose, right? This is
Right.
one guy that reached out to me for mentorship. You know what he told me? It took him 7 years to save up $160K, and it took him 3 months to lose it in the market.
Dang, that hurt.
He blew his whole life savings in 3 months. Now, if it would have came into investing, would that affect his cost of living? Would that affect his spending? And would that affect this? No.
No.
That's what this money is for. You're looking for an opportunity to grow it. So even if you invest and it goes wrong, it doesn't affect your livelihood. Do y'all understand, or am I losing you guys?
Oh, no, I'm with you on this.
We understand.
Huh?
I understand.
Yeah, you still got 87 people on here. They're getting this knowledge.
Well, 86 now.
Hey, they leaving at the wrong time.
All right. They done missed this.
Do you understand this? Right? So look.
Yeah.
So now, what can you do in your investment account? What's that? Live trading, right?
Right.
Listen, when I tell you guys stay on demo, right? Who's my new people here that was here for like 2 weeks or less, or 1 month or less? A few of you guys, right? Listen, don't be scared to be on demo. If y'all follow Gigi, you're already following a great person, a great leader. He's going to get you to where you need to go. Just stay close, stay focused. What's the advice I give you? Trust the process, respect the journey, eyes on your pocket, mind of an investor, right?
Right.
Right? So now you're close to Gigi, who's a great trader. You know what she did? She reached out for mentorship. She's been trained by a highly profitable trader, a great investor. And she's already seen the results.
Sure has.
Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Make sense?
And so is my team.
You.
Does that make sense?
Gigi.
So imagine for you guys that's new, you stay on demo for 1 year. But the whole time you're on demo, what are you doing here? What are you doing right here? The whole time you're on demo. Why are you working your job? Where's my brush? No, let's talk. We talking money. Yeah.
Putting away in an investment account so you can be ready when it's time.
You're stacking this money right here. Yes?
Right.
Now imagine you grew this account to about $20,000. And you take 10,000. When you finally got the skill down pack, you can start seeing life-changing money immediately. And then people going to think, oh my gosh, who's this God? Who's this guru? You know, I was putting in work for a whole year, straight demo. Why y'all laughing at me, right?
Right. Facts.
I didn't put my money at risk. I was stacking my money. So when it was my time to really make some money, I put my real money in. And I jumped in the game with 10 standards. Does that make sense? I don't think y'all following me, man.
Oh, nah, we here.
You could jump in the game with 10 standards or better. If you do this right, if you trust the process, respect the journey, eyes on your pocket all the time, having a mind of an investor. And it doesn't even have to be a trading account. It could be a real estate opportunity. It could be one of your friends want to open up a franchise and need a solid partner. It could be whatever it needs to be, right? What else is accounts used for? You need a book? Guess what? Take it out of this account or take it out of your spending. It's investing. Make sense?
Yeah, it makes sense.
You need a seminar, take it out of there. You need a training, you can take it out of there. You need to pay for a mentor, you can take it out of there. Because what's the number one investment can you make?
Investing in
Knowledge. Yourself.
Invest
In yourself.
Yeah. Does that make sense?
Yeah, a whole lot of sense.
Right? Beautiful. So let me put this here. So this is what? 10% here, right? 10% here. Now, I basically showed you guys how to manage 90% of your money here. Does anybody see this? 60%, 70%, 80%, 90%. Now, if you're wondering what this other 10% for, it depends on the type of individual you are. Okay? I'm going to show you the 4 ways you can break down this 10%. Y'all ready for me?
Yeah.
So that 10%, excuse me, it's $300, right?
Right.
So now you can open up you can do number one. What do you think number one is? Pay your damn tithes. If you're a religious person. Because I know I have some religious people here. I got your tithe money covered, so you can't call me the devil.
I was wondering about that.
Yeah, look, see, I knew it.
So was I.
This man talking about the money. He ain't paying God. Right? If you're a religious person, okay? Now that's way number one, right? Way number two, what you can do is take this 10% and do what? Increase this. 5% here, 5% here, or throw another 10% of your savings. Or split up. You want some more spending money? You can do 100, 100, 100. Do y'all follow me?
Yeah.
You want to ramp up your investing? Throw the whole 300 here. You want to ramp up your savings? Throw it all here. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it makes
Way
sense.
number 3, you can open up a 5th account. Hey, Clint, why the hell you keep telling me open up all these bank accounts, man? You know what the 5th account could be? We call that our dream account. What's a dream account, guys? What's a dream account?
Like for vacation. Mm-hmm.
There you go. You want to go? Where's somewhere to travel, right? Let's go.
Italy and Greece.
I'm going to Mexico.
Bora.
I'm going to Mexico. Let's look
Fiji.
up. I'm going to Mexico. Let's go. We're going to look up.
What are you guys doing? Yeah.
Flights to Mexico.
Mexico.
Okay, Mexico. Boom. I wish they charged me this much. When they booked me, right? So let's say you want to spend a month in Europe. Month in Europe. How much would that be? How much money? Nobody just have the money. Let's just pretend it costs about $5,000. Okay. You start a dream account. All right, guys. And then you stack the money up in your dream account. Then once you have enough money, guess what? Guess who's going to Europe for a month? How many of you guys went on vacation, came back on vacation, and regretted it immediately when you see all them bills hitting you?
Oh, I know it's happened to all of us.
Not me.
Yeah, talk your talk. You get money, girl.
No, I save for the trip.
Right? There you go. The dream account, right?
Yeah.
You never want to take a vacation and then you come back, all of this is out of whack. What else can this dream account be? Hey, maybe you want to redo your house. There you go. Find out how much it is, then start dumping the money in there. Make sense?
Yeah.
Maybe you want a new car. Do the math and dump the money. Get rid of it. Make sense? Now, that was way number 3, right? Now, way number 4, I know some of you guys got some debt out there, right? Break down your debt with this 10%. When you owe these people money, don't they always give you a payment plan?
Yeah.
Listen, man, Linda, I only got $50 for you. That's $50 a month. Okay, it's going to take me 24 months? No problem. Listen, Ron, I only got $100 for you. It's going to take me 15 months to pay it off. I'm paying $100 a month? No problem. They're always willing to work with you, or are you willing to call them? Make sense?
Yeah.
And then guess what? When you're finally paid in full with all your debt with this 10%, don't this become free money now?
Yeah.
And what do you think you can do with this free money? Go, hey, let me put it in savings. You know what? Because I was used to giving this money away anyways. Does anybody follow me?
Following.
Okay?
Yes, sir.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
So now, the magic thing is, Clint, what if I worked overtime? What if my job give me a bonus every quarter? What if I cleared more than $3,000 for the month, but I did all my calculation on $3,000? What should I do with the money then? If you get a bonus, 50% of the bonus so automatically go into your savings. The other 50%, do as you please. You want to blow it? Blow it. You want to put some money in investing? Put some money in investing. Clint, I made overtime. Any overtime money you made automatically goes into your savings account. You worked hard those extra hours. So that money should go to where? To you. What's this you say?
So 100% of the overtime money should go to your savings?
Yep, because you already did your calculation on this.
Okay.
Anything overtime is extra money, right? This is showing you how to live off of 90% of your money.
Right.
The magic number is really 80. 90% is pushing it. Anybody follow me?
Following.
Yes.
Cool?
Yeah.
Okay. Any questions?
Nah.
All right, man. Gigi, thank you for having me.
Hey, y'all show Clint some love. He taught y'all some stuff you don't get in
Thank you,
school.
Clint.
Stuff you can teach your team.
Thank you.
Stuff you teach your kids.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yes. Thank you so much.
Yeah, we appreciate it.
Thank you.
No
Really
problem.
amazing.
So, guys, take this. Obviously, I can't force nobody to do anything, but this is some advice I got for you guys. It works beautifully. Do it. It's going to take some time for it to get rolling, but once it starts rolling, it's good. It takes 21 days to make or break a habit and 90 days to create a lifestyle. Okay? So, guys, remember, UCAD, do not miss that trade. That is a wonderful trade. Focusing on UCAD. Last time I was here, I told everybody focus on UCAD, and the stuff is starting to happen now. Make sense? Now, focus on UCAD, catch that trade and stuff like that. Stay close to Gigi. That's somebody that I love, I respect on a different level. Appreciate her. She's one of the great leaders out there, and seeing one of these, like, quote unquote fake gurus. She's actually know what she's doing, and she actually got the results. So if you're part of a team, stay close to her. She's going to lead you to the promised land. All right, guys?
Very powerful. Thank
Alrighty.
you so much.
Right.
We're gonna let Clint go spend the weekend with his beautiful wife. Tell Miss Millien we said thank you, thank you, thank you. Whenever he disconnects, we can end the recording, and the people that still have some additional questions will stay on like we always do. And again, we thank you, Clint, so much. We know you didn't have to do this for us, but we really appreciate this free knowledge.
No problem. No, I had to do it for you, Gigi. It's not
Family, man, family.
family, man. I had to do it for you, man. All right? I didn't miss nothing in the chat, right? I'm good to go?
Thank you, Clint.
Thank
No
you.
problem. All right, everybody. Grant.
Sir.
I see you, buddy, man. You're making some big moves out here, man.
Trying, I'm trying. We gotta talk. We gotta talk soon, okay?
All right, reach out to me tomorrow.
Will do.
You could call my personal phone or you could DM me.
I got you.
All right, guys. Love all you guys. Stay blessed. See you guys whenever Gigi invites me back out.
Thank you so much.
No problem.
Appreciate it, Clint.
Awesome.